What's up, legends? This is gonna be a quick Naruto Shippuden episode 475 post-reaction review. Oh man, this episode was filled with disappointment. Just filled with it. Filled with it. I knew what was gonna happen already, obviously. I knew they weren't going to get into the fight this episode and everything, but there was just so much moments of disappointment in this episode, damn it. First off, the animation wasn't that great. So, but, I mean, I'm not an animation buff in the slightest, but I was kind of hoping that they would have that movie quality Kaguya battle animation throughout the rest of the series, like with no falter in between, but I guess this could be a reprieve episode. Oh, but still, like, this whole episode just filled with so much disappointment when Sasuke said revolution. It didn't hit me as strong because the animation looked so wonky. I wanted him to look like a burst when he said revolution. Come on. I was so disappointed, but on the good side, the series is coming to an end now. Well, I mean, it's kind of good. It's kind of not good because Naruto, like, I love Naruto. I love watching Naruto. But at the same time, it's been over for 2 years, and it's finally going strong with canon now. It's been a couple of weeks straight with canon, but still, the animation wasn't that great. I'm not an animation buff in the slightest, so I'm not gonna keep talking about it. But let's get on to the episode. Well, first off, we start the episode. Naruto's still crying about Minato. Then the intro comes on. Alright. But after that, we see the Sage of Six Paths, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Kakashi, just standing there, and we see the third Hokage, and all the Kages go up and basically bequeath their wills onto and Sasuke. And with that, they just disappear. They disappear. And after they disappear, they're ghosts. They're Danny Phantom. They go on ghost. But I just can't get over the disappointment that this episode was, man. But anyway, we get on to the Sage of Six Paths, and he tells Naruto and Sasuke how to deactivate the Infinite Tsukiyomi. All they have to do is make a simultaneous rat sign. And so, well, Sasuke's like, fine, but first let me execute the 5 Kage, the current 5 Kage. And everyone's like, oh my goodness, Sasuke, you crazy bastard. And with that, Sasuke, well, that's the only time Sasuke's face looked decent when he said that. Well, I mean, the only time during the revolution speech that his face was like decent, because he did look like a crazy motherfucker at that point when he said, let me execute the 5 Kage. But yeah, he explained himself. He said he wants to destroy and rebuild, and that will be his revolution. And yeah, I mean, I understand where Sasuke is coming from. Despite him being crazy, I understand where he's coming from. And despite the plan not being true peace, I understand what he means. But yeah, I mean, I've understood it for like 2 years. The manga's been done for 2 years. But yeah, it's just so much underlying disappointment because the pacing of the episode was pretty decent. They at least got to where they needed to go at the end of it. But like, so we see, here's another disappointing animation choice. Sasuke, well, Sakura's all crying to Sasuke, like, if you have any love for me, please stay, Sasuke-kun. Sasuke-kun! And Sasuke just turns around. You're so annoying. I like how his face looks when he says that. But then he uses his Rinnegan and he casts a Genjutsu on her. And I'm thinking in the manga it was not supposed to be. You're not supposed to know it was a Genjutsu in the manga at first glance. But you definitely knew it was a Genjutsu in the freaking anime, because first off, you see Sasuke's eye glow and it glows across the field to Sakura. They pan out from Sasuke and show Sakura, and you just see a purple Sasuke penetrate Sakura. Like, he couldn't even whisper sweet nothings in her ear like, Sakura, I'll penetrate you later, don't worry. with my Susanoo sword, aka my penis. But yeah, he penetrates Sakura with this purple Sasuke-kun. And like, what the fuck? Why was I able to tell? I mean, I would have been able to tell that was a genjutsu regardless, but why, if I didn't read the manga, why, or play the game, why was I able to tell that that was a that was a genjutsu just right off the bat? I thought it would be a regular Sasuke penetrating it, because even Sakura could tell that was a fucking genjutsu. What kind of genjutsu has a purple Sasuke stabbing you? What kind of genjutsu is that? That's gotta be tight. But anyway, after that, Naruto's like, yeah, you didn't have to put a genjutsu, and just Sasuke just blacks on him. He's like, if I didn't, she would have chased us and fucked everything up. So, and it's fun. It's kind of funny to me how like Sasuke replies to Kakashi saying all she did was love you. Sasuke is just like, so you think I enjoy a little romance? And I was just cracking up. I was like, what? That was funny. That was funny to me. Like, Sasuke said, you think I enjoy a little romance? That was hilarious to me. I don't know why. But then he has a flashback to his parents or his mom talking to him about his dad being, loving him, basically. And he remembers that, and he's like, oh, it's a false path or a, faulted path. It's a path with its faults, whatever. And he just runs. He like, Naruto, follow me. You know where we're going, right? And then Naruto and him just run. He's like, Naruto's like, you remember my ninja way, sensei? I never give up. I told Sakura I'll bring that bitch ass motherfucker back. Believe it. So he goes on, he follows Sasuke. They end up in the Valley of the End, obviously, because the title of this episode was called The Valley of the End. And then they just talk for a couple minutes. They're like, oh, I won't let you be Hokage, Sasuke. My Hokage is different from yours, Naruto. And he's like, huh? I'll teach you what it means to be Hokage. I've learned from Itachi that, yeah, by the way he lived. And I learned by what he told me. Believe it. And then Sasuke's all like, I'll teach you what it means. And then the episode ends right there with Naruto's shocked face like, I kind of want to hear what you got to say, Sasuke. And after the episode ends, the preview is what really disappointed me. It's not because of filler, but something. It's in black and white, no color. Like they're animating the manga panels. Like that got me nervous, because did they run out of money from all those good animations that they did with the Kaguya fight? Like, if that's the case, I'd rather them have wasted that on the freaking Naruto versus Sasuke fight than the Kaguya fight. I'd rather the Kaguya fight have been shitty animation if they're gonna waste all their resources on that. I don't know. I mean, I doubt they wasted their resources. Maybe it's an art style choice, but is it the whole episode? Because I saw not one bit of color in that whole thing. Even when Naruto was transforming to Sage of Six Paths mode, I saw not one bit of color. And that disappointed the hell out of me. I am very scared about next episode. I do not want to watch. I mean, I'm not scared about it, but I'm like, what? I'm not anticipating it as hard, because it's like I'm reading the manga. I'm like, what is this? I wanted to see it in color. Hopefully the episode after that is in color, or at least halfway through the episode gets some color, and they're just choosing a manga art style for like their conversation, which would be very weird, but whatever, none of my business. Hopefully they have a DVD release with color or something. I don't know. But anyway, this has been D's Legend with no legendary commentary. Please like, favorite, comment, subscribe if you're nasty. Peace, legend. Finish.